Alright, Shalom, Shalom Yisraelim, Kol Havolim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Makakwadash, double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect Akim across the globe that are doing the work in truth and in sincerity and in charity. And Shalom to the few sincere Aqua that are watching, listening, and learning. This is Daniel Abba, here from the Great Millstone Chicago camp. And Lord willing, coming back at you with another edifying video. Alright, and hey, some exciting times that we're living in. Alright, hey, these prophecies are jumping out of the book, man. Came across this article, alright, on the web. Alright, it says Russia has provided Iran with information that can help Tehran strike U.S. military, AP sources say. Alright, and hey, this is Ezekiel 38 playing out, man. Alright, so we're living in prophetic times, man. Alright, but I'm gonna read the article and, Lord willing, get a couple of precepts. And it reads: Russia has provided Iran with information that could help Tehran strike American warships, aircrafts, and other assets in the region, according to two officials familiar with U.S. intelligence on the matter. Alright, the officials, who were not authorized to commit publicity on a sensitive matter and spoke on the condition of anonymity, cautioned that the U.S. intelligence has not uncovered that Russia is directing Iran on what to do with the information as the U.S. and Israel continue their bombardments, and Iran fires retaliatory salvos at American assets and allies in the Persian Gulf. Still, it's the first indication that Moscow has sought to get involved in the war that the U.S. and Israel launched on Iran a week ago. Russia is a rare club of countries that maintains friendly relations with Tehran. So, Russia and Iran, alright, they're friends, man, alright, and they best believe, you got Israel and America, messing with Iran. Hey, that's gonna cause Russia, the big brother, to step in, alright, but and cause World War III, man. But hey, like Apostle Tahar says, but before World War III happens, we have the MOTB, the Karagma, the mark of the beast has to come to pass, man. Alright, and hey, that prophecy is real close as well, man. That technology is here. We're just waiting for a major event. We'll see how it'll play out, man. But for them to make it mandatory, we're reading on, which has faced years of isolation over its nuclear program and its support of proxy groups that have wreaked havoc in the Middle East. Alright, and the ones that you should be scared or worried about having nuclear weapons and bombs, man, is Israel and America, man. Alright, look at over the summer, alright, or last year, what Trump was doing, man. He was bombing random ships off the coast of the Gulf of Mexico, saying that they're bombing Venezuelan drug traffickers, which is BS. You can't trust this man with the weapon, man. All right, he's a psycho, man. But anyways, we continue to read and wreak havoc in the Middle East, including Hezbollah, Hamas, and the Houthis. Trump on Friday evening berated a reporter for raising the matter when he opened the floor to question from the media at the end of a White House meeting about how paying student athletes has recalibrated college sports. Alright, but that's it. That's about it. The article. You know what? I might as well read this last part. I have a lot of respect for you. You always been very nice to me, Trump said to Peter Dosey, the Fox News reporter. What a stupid question that is to be asking at this time. We're talking about something else. White House officials downplayed the report the reports, but did not deny that Russia was sharing intelligence with Iran about U.S. targets in the region. What House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt on Friday told reporters that it clearly is not making any difference with respect to the military operations in Iran, because we are completely decimating them. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, in a CBS 60 Minutes interview on Friday, said the U.S. is tracking everything and factoring it into battle plans. When asked about the report Russia was aiding Iran. Yeah, that was it to that, man. But I just got two quick precepts I want to get out. All right, they're in the back of my mind. All right, this is Joel chapter 3. I'll go straight to the point. Or is it 4? No, yes, 3. This is in verse 9, all right? Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up, all right? And that's the spirit that, hey, these heathens, these other countries are in, man. They're preparing for war, man, all right? They're tired of America's democracy. They're tired of Trump, all right? So, hey, these heathens, man, nations, they're preparing for war, all right? Meanwhile, here in America, man, people are just asleep. All right, you got women in the military, homosexuals in the military. The military here in America is weak compared to these other countries, man. All right, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, "I'm strong." All right, and hey, these countries that were once weak, man, they're strong, man. Hey, Iran once didn't have any nuclear capability. They didn't have good weapons. Their men were scared of the U.S. military. They used to fight with sticks and throw rocks at the military. All right, the U.S. military now, hey, they're fighting back. They're firing back at America, man, at Israel, man. All right, they had enough, man. All right, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. All right. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of the Yahweh Shaphat. It's a little bit on the weather, but hey, that's where Third World War is going to be, in the valley of the Yahweh Shaphat. All right. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All right. So hey, there's gonna be a lot of judgment. Put you in the sickle. All right, in the sickle. It's basically farming tool to cut wheat, to cut crops. All right, kind of like you ever see the Grim Reaper with that little blade thing on the stick? That's what it is, man. That's how it looks like. For the harvest is ripe, come get you down. For the press is full, the fats overflow. For the wickedness is great, man. So there's gonna be a lot of judgment, man. All right, I'm gonna get Ezekiel. Was it 38? I think. And hey, this prophecy is playing out right now, man. All right. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog. All right, and that's talking about Russia, man. These Russians, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. All right. And say, Thus saith Yahweh power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. All right, basically a metaphor, kind of like when you go fishing, catch a fish. All right, now you have full control of the fish. You got in the fish. That's what the Lord's gonna do to Russia, man. All right, the king of Russia. All right, he's gonna put in their mind, in their head, to go to war against America, man, to fight back. All right, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, and of them clothed with swords, all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shield. All of them handling swords. All right, so that's Russia's army, man. Mighty men. All right, getting ready for war. Persia, all right, that's Iran, man. Back in the day, Iran was called Persia. Let me just Google it real quick. When was Iran? When was Persia named Iran? Iran was known officially as Persia in the Western world from the ancient times until March 21st, 1935. All right, so there's more proof that's talking about the Iranians, man. You know, they're basically Elamites. All right. Ethiopia, Libya, with them, all of them with shields and helmet, man. So hey, the Third World War is coming, man. Gomer and all his bands, and the House of Togarma, and all the North Quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So hey, you know, the Medes, or not the Medes, like Gog and, you know, Magog. Hey, these Russians, hey, they're gonna be a guard unto these smaller nations, man. You know, cause Russia's military, man, they're powerful, man. They're strong. All right, hey, them Russians, man, those Russian Edomites. You know, I ain't gonna lie, those are some mighty Edomites, man. Mighty Edomites of war. All right, well skilled in war, man. Just go on YouTube, type in the Spitnaz. You know, that's their Russian military. That's just lock you. All right, hey, they're well trained, man. Way better trained than the you know, American military, man. All right, and I got one more precept in the back of my mind. I think it's in Revelation 11 and 14, maybe. The second woe is past. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly, man. So World War I already happened. Second World War II already happened. Now we're waiting for the Third World War to happen, which is already here, man. All right, we just haven't reached the climax, but hey, it's gonna get worse and worse, man. But hey, beautiful times we're living in, man. You know, everything that we've been talking about for a long time, it's coming to pass, man. You know, we are those prophets that the Bible speak of, man. You got the 100% truth, man. You know, hopefully your brother's edifying. Just keep watching, stay vigilant. Time is short, we're almost out of here. Call Allah, La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect. Till next time, Shalom, Abba, Kwam Yashurala.